So I'm moving on with the textural pieces now, and I'm doing a very abstract piece here, this one, which is based on Kingfishers. I just love the colours of all the Kingfishers, the oranges and the turquoises and so on, and this splash of water I've got in the middle, and the various textures of feathers and fluff and so on the birds. So I'm going to play all of these things together in a composition that I made up on the computer, just as a totally abstract piece. I've already started by cutting little bits of mount card for the feathers, and I'm going to lay one across another. Right, I bought some quite heavy industrial quality PVA glue, and I'm going to now want to lay these feathers with plenty of that glue along here. Can afford to use plenty of it. Now down to these ones, we're going to go the other way around. Make sure we get the scales the right way around, we'll make mistakes occasionally. And I just have, so it should in fact be that way around. Lovely three-dimensional textures, I hope. Now go to this side, we'll do these the same. We've got to overlap these from here. This stuff's a little bit heavier than the white PVA, which will do perfectly adequately as well if that's what you wanted to use. That's it. Now this way round, we'll start with these. I'm going to have to do this in sections because we need them to sort of dry in between. You can see the effect we can get just by laying those over. It's going to be great fun. This, as I say, the artwork's always meant to be enjoyed. While I'm at it, I need to make up some polystyrene into here because I want this splash area here. Right, I've also done the wings to the smaller bird, flying up in the middle there. Now I want to start working on some of these background swirly bits that are going on here. Some wonderful big sort of swirls and motifs that are going on up and around. I just use my fingers for some of these, I think. Textural areas that come down here. And to add various things into. Smooth, we use our fingers. We want rough, we use the tools. Makes sense, doesn't it? Use the tool more thickly in places too. Gently in others. Comes down around here and it's nice and smooth in some places and a bit rougher in others. Here I form the wings there, the right wing and then the left wing, then up to the smaller bird in the middle. And we've overlapped the feathers like scales, one over the other. We come round to the top corner one. Now that's been done. We look at the texturing on the way down. We've got smooth areas down here, and it comes down to rougher here, and then very stucco here. Using the fork up and through to get the fairy effects up in here. So we'll let that dry off, and we're going to come back and start to work onto the birds a bit more. I've got to go to the other side. Forgotten I haven't ordered that wing yet. That's it. This glue behaves a little bit differently and into the white glue. Not quite so easy to manipulate, but I've almost got it sussed, I think. Right, let's get a bit of sponge and just smooth it out a fraction. That'll blend it out into these soft, feathery shapes. Just wipe that down. Drop the sponge, of course. Smooth all this around here as well. Over there a little bit just to just to smooth things a fraction more. I don't want them too rough there. We'll do the same on the rest of it. And there we go, we've got the birds all done. Now we just have to wait for those to dry and we can start adding more textures. Right, now I need to start working up some of these overlapping textures coming through here to the bird, and they're all sort of directional, nearly all coming in that sort of a way, these feathery textures. I've got to lay all of these bits of spaghetti I've used with the glue. Just to make some more, we'll see that. Right, a bit more. Add some more across here later. Right, so I've just got some polystyrene to do now to make up for the foam around the bird's head as it splashes. So I'll just put this foam around here, nice big bits of polystyrene to simulate the splash that's happening outside here. I just want to make a little bit more glue and paste just to drop in and across that. When I can get the glue on its own to do it, let's just see. It's quite nice trickly stuff, it might. Oh yeah. Got plenty of glue, so there's no trouble we can use it all, but it's just really good effects, isn't it? So we just dribble on this stuff everywhere here and try and get the feeling of some water splashing around here. Hope it doesn't trickle out too much over the whole thing. Well, the textural piece is now dry. It's been dry a few days now. I'm going to start working the colours over. My intention is to work from the warms and the deeper colours underneath through to these lovely bright blues and ceruleans and turquoises on top.